Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about cash envelopes and how you can do cash envelopes without actually having cash envelopes. So before I get started, don't forget to subscribe. Scroll down just a little bit and click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. So, cash envelopes. So if you are on this video, you probably are a Dave Ramsey fan, or you're trying to learn more about Dave Ramsey and how to implement his baby steps and all that kind of fun stuff. And if you listen to Dave Ramsey at all, he talks about cash envelopes all the time. His daughter even has like a cash envelope wallet thing. They are all about cash envelopes. And I know several people, or I have several friends even, who do implement the cash envelope system. And they love it. And it works so great for them and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, the cash envelope system did not work for my husband and I. We tried it out and it just didn't happen. We were forgetting our cash all the time, so we'd have to use our debit card anyways. And then we used that, and then we had extra cash, and we couldn't figure it out. We couldn't make it work, and we just were over it. We're both people who have never carried cash around before, ever. We are those people who never have cash or change or anything. So trying to work with cash and learn to do that while we were getting out of debt, it just didn't happen. So we just stopped it altogether. And now we just use our every dollar budgeting account, and I get on there literally every single morning. I check our bank account and I check every dollar and I update it. I know there are several of you out there who just feel like the cash envelope system would not work for you. You do not like carrying around that much amount of cash with you. And so I thought I would just kind of talk about different ways that you can still implement the cash envelope system without using cash envelopes. And so obviously the first way is to do what I do, which is get on the computer every morning or at night or at lunch or whatever. That's just my routine. I get to work and I get on my bank account and I get on every dollar and I update it real quick. But anyway, so that's what I do, and then I know right then and there how much money we have left in play money, how much we have left in gas and groceries, what bills do we have left to pay, and I can see how much money we have in our account. And so I can kind of figure out okay, so we have enough money to get groceries for this coming week and to fill up one of our cars with gas, and I can kind of budget it out that way. So that is one way that you can implement cash envelopes without actually having cash envelopes. I kind of think of them as online cash envelopes, if that makes sense. The second way is for people who love paper. And I know that sounds weird, but I know there are a lot of you out there, because I have a budget binder that I do every single year, and I actually have an Etsy shop that you can buy my budget binder on if you want. It's $7.99. Just putting a little plug in. But anyway, so I know there are a lot of people out there who they don't really care for computers. They'd rather have everything written down. And so I thought I would show you a little bit about how you can do that without still having the cash envelopes in your purse or your wallet or whatever. You can still use your debit card, but you just update a sheet like this one. I don't know if y'all can see it very well, but this comes in my budget binder, or you can buy it separately for $1. Yes, $1. You get a PDF, and then you can print out as many as you want. Print one out for each envelope that you want, and then you can do it every single month. You only pay $1 one time. But anyway, so we're going to switch over to me showing you how you can use this for a cash envelope, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the cash envelope sheet that I was just talking about. It says cash envelope at the top, has the date, from, paid, remaining amount. So I thought I would just do kind of a mock cash envelope write-up for you guys to kind of see how this would work. So for this cash envelope, we could do groceries. And let's say it's the beginning of the month, so it's May, so I'm going to do 5/1. And for groceries, my husband and I budget $400 a month for groceries. So you just put 400 right there. And that's your beginning amount. So say on May 5th, we went and got groceries from H-E-B. So we just put H-E-B right in there. We paid, just for video purposes, I'm gonna make this easy on myself, we paid $100. And so now our remaining amount is $300. And this way you can just kind of keep a running total as you go. So say we forgot something at the store, it's 5.8, so we're gonna go to H-E-B again because it's right down the road, and we paid $10. So now our budget is $290. That's how much we have left in our cash envelope. Does that make sense for you guys? So as you just go about, you'll just update this. So what you could do is you could do this on a daily basis like I was just talking about. You can get on your bank account and then go through and update all your cash envelope sheets, or you can just do it once a week or whatever is easiest for you. So that's how you would do groceries. So basically if you buy one of these from me, it's $1. My Etsy shop is listed in the description box down below, but it's $1 and you get a PDF that is this cash envelope sheet. And so you can print as many copies as you want. You could print 1,000 if you wanted. So you can just print out the amount that you need for each month and go about your business. So you could have one for groceries, that could be for clothing. Beginning of the month, you would just put your beginning balance, so say clothing is $50. We went to Target on the 10th, and so you would just put Target, paid $30, and now your remaining amount is $20. And you just keep track of it that way. And I just think it would just make people who are like paper and they like writing things down and keeping track of things in front of them like this instead of on a computer, this is perfect for you, and I think this might really help you out. I know this is just something that a lot of people just have a lot of issues with and problems with, and they just can't seem to keep up with it, much like myself and my husband. So my goal is to just find different ways for people to still get out of debt, but maybe not follow Dave Ramsey stuff 100% if it's not going to work for you. Like, my goal is to get you guys out of debt. And if that means we have to try different things, then we're going to try different things. So anyways, that's how you would use a cash envelope just sheet. And you can make one yourself, or like I said, you can just buy one from the Etsy shop. Not a big deal. And yeah. Okay, I hope that was a little helpful for you guys, how you can use a cash envelope on paper and not actually carry cash envelopes with you. The last way that I have for you guys to use the cash envelope system without actually using cash envelopes is to keep track of it on an Excel document. This is super easy. Just open Excel and keep tabs of it. So you would put, you know, a column for groceries, a column for gas, a column for eating out, a column for clothing, and then you would put your total amount, so like 400, 500, 100, whatever your amounts are, and then you would just deduct it and have it totaled at the bottom saying this is how much you have left in each envelope. So those are for your tech-savvy people, which I am not. I am very much a paper person. But for you tech-savvy people who don't want to carry cash envelopes around, that's another way. That's another way that you can do it. You can keep up with it on Excel if you don't want to use every dollar. I hope this video was informative for you guys and help you guys out a little bit. You are not a bad person if you do not use the cash envelope system. I just want to throw that out there. I got out of debt without using the cash envelope system, so you can too if it's just not working for you. I do recommend that you try for a couple months at least to see if it does work, because it does make you think about how much money you're spending and how much money you have left, and you just, like Dave says, like, it hurts to spend that cash. So I totally get his concept on all of it. And for me, it hurts to put the amounts in every dollar and seeing like my budgeted amount going down. So it has the same effect for me. It just works better for me on every dollar, but I do recommend that you try cash envelopes first. It may work out for you, like it has for several of my friends and several YouTubers on here who are Dave Ramsey YouTubers, use cash envelopes and they swear by them, and it just works out phenomenally for them, which is great. Like, I recommend that way. But if you are like me and it's just not happening and it's actually hurting your budget more, it's hurting your debt snowball, it's hurting just the whole process, then try to find a different route and see if working on your every dollar in bank account works, trying a paper copy of it in like a budget binder or something like that, or just trying an Excel sheet and see if one of those 3 options will work out for you. If anyone out there who doesn't do any of those 3 or have cash envelopes, leave down in the comments down below what you do. I'm super curious to see how people implement their cash envelope system, if they even use one, or if you have any tips or tricks to stay on the actual cash envelope system, to keep using it. What are your tips and tricks for that? We would all be very curious, those of us who cannot make it to work. Also leave any questions or anything down below and I will try to answer them if I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out at all. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.